and my AC is 13.
They are.
You've been going unarmored.
I remember being
we
pretty
are
low
back.
AC.
Sorry,
You
guys.
have a certain level of armor proficiency. It's probably light.
Turns out we can't trust anything.
I would look
Probably
into
a
that.
stinker.
It will raise your AC.
Nicole is a little stinker. So
Yeah.
Timmy, let us know if you can see her. Timmy, are you alive? Timmy.
Timothy.
Give us a chance to even log back in.
Timmy.
I don't actually know if I do have armor proficiencies. Like maybe I
You
just
do.
You have medium. But
You would have medium, I'm pretty sure.
Actually,
That's what when I was
light and medium.
I will do a +1 of the amulet
What
of
kind of
valor
armor should I buy?
and eventually
You could
update it to
We
a
could hold the
+2.
store for you.
Yeah. Usually, you could straight up just like Google. There's like base armors that are pretty nice.
It's labeled in light and medium. Probably just want to go for whatever's kind of cheap
Yeah.
and maybe doesn't give you disadvantage on stealth.
Alright, I just spam texted
Right
Tim,
now.
so we'll see if we get a response anytime quick. Or if Tim got distracted.
Tim's dead.
Oh, Tim can hear us.
Okay. Yippee!
Yay!
Oh,
So did the
everybody name
recording
their
drop
horse?
then too?
Yep.
Can we splice them together? We're just gonna...
Edit it, or I will just upload it as part 1 and part 2.
Alright, that makes sense.
That sounds easy.
Oh, Timmy's cooking. Yeah, Tim got distracted.
Okay.
He doesn't love
Alright,
us.
cool.
My fucking dex, the only one that will actually give me anything is breastplate, which is 400 gold. And it only raises it by 1.
Is there a
so should I
stealth-
go?
Well, because you have a 13 right now because you have a shield, which is just straight up +2. So if you were to buy something like the chain shirt, which gives you 13, and that'll add your shield, which is +2, so you have a 15.
15. Ooh, how much is that? I'll just buy it.
The chain shirt is 50.
I buy
yeah.
a chain shirt.
Alright.
Chain mail. You can even make it like sexy cool and make it scale mail.
Cool.
Guess I'll grab a high potion.
So, yeah, y'all travel for these 3 weeks. This is probably sleeping with one eye open for most of it. As you know, multiple groups and multiple people are after you.
We never determined how many successes I got for my group journal.
Oh yeah, do you remember what you rolled last time? We got you 1 success. I would say this is 2 successes. So you can you're up to 3 now. Okay. So let's do scenes, fun little things that you get up to during this downtime.
Cool.
Which side wants to start?
I just have
look
a.
really happy.
I know. I just have a. I don't know how quick it'll be, but with Oni, like I know 2 people did like roles for her for training, but because Ilma was like, I will do this. I'll get you pastries and we'll do a little bit of training.
Yeah.
I think for flavor we were gonna do it because I was talking to Gus about what you had described as leveling up, and we're thinking maybe spellcaster route. But this is just for flavor.
Okay.
So I guess as we're about to like kind of go into town to do some stuff, I'll be like, "Hi, Oni."
And I think this would probably be after other people had actually done their training with her. Because I think I would say like the people who first offer it would be the ones who actually like rolled for it.
Right.
But yeah, so you approach Oni. Oh hi Ilma.
Hi. Well, you know, I said next time we go to a town with a nice looking bakery, you can choose out whatever you want.
I mean, I don't need anything though.
You don't want a little sweet treat? Come on.
Okay.
Yep, I knew it.
Yeah.
Alright. And then I also had a question. While I was helping, like, with my make money rolls, could I have, like, taken one of the short swords and, like, kind of polished it up and maybe decorated the handle a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. So, we'll get you a treat, but I also have another gift.
Oh, okay.
And she's gonna pull out the nicely new polished and decorated short sword.
Oh my gosh.
I think this might be more your speed for now.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I like it.
good. You know, we don't want you too up close all the time, but sometimes you can't help it, and I much prefer it if you have something that you can use.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like Lucifer and Kuru, they've been training me with some magic stuff, so like I could help more.
and I can show you some good like routines and practice stances for a sword, just so someone runs up on you. You got it covered. You got your bases covered.
Yeah. Okay.
But come on. And I think I'll take her in town to like just a cutesy little bakery.
Yeah, you find a little bakery with a couple of options. She picks out like, what's that thing you're obsessed with? Cheese Danish.
What's that thing you're obsessed with?
Listen, I've been craving for like weeks now too. I might have to make a stuffing Walmart these days.
Yeah, she chooses a cheese Danish. And she eats the ooey gooey cheese Danish. That delicious cheese Danish. Oh,
Oozing cheese. Ugh.
Oh, so
Bro,
delicious.
it's cream cheese. It's not gonna ooze.
You don't know.
Not when it's fresh out of the oven and the cream cheese.
Oh, it's still melted?
Melty
Jesus
and
fucking Christ, guys.
so good.
Damn, I'm gonna have to rob a bakery.
And that's what she gets.
God damn it.
All right, and then I think we'll find a nice little. After we have our treat, I think Ilma probably will have like a. Oh, what kind of sweet treat does she like? I don't know.
Apple fritter?
Yeah, actually, that's actually really. I think an apple fritter for sure.
Yeah.
Find like a nice little area where she can like direct her in like probably the stances that she was directed through like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. I'll actually roll for her to see how she does. Like in a small clearing outside of town, you like lead her through these stances. There is not a set of these stances where she doesn't trip and fall on the ground. But you can see she's trying so hard, and she's like so determined. Like she as soon as she falls, she like stands back up. She's okay, let's go again, and then falls 5 seconds later. And I think you've seen her training with other people using magic, and she seemed to be pretty gifted in that. As soon as you're like, all right, sword and stances, this just ain't her thing. But she's trying so hard.
It's like, hey, you know what? I was the same way when I first started learning how to use a sword.
I'll get it.
You will.
Yeah.
It's day 1.
Yeah.
And we can do this as much as you want or as little.
I just gotta kill some stuff.
Okay.
Me about my wife.
Hey, you can always
God, if Amanda ever gets murdered,
you can always pull a Lila and
That's
take her to a
gonna be
back alley and have
evidence.
her
I will.
come
I will be
That's
telling my dad.
Not Ilma style. And she's like, well, I don't know if you should be going after any like squirrels or bunnies or deer with the sword, but
I was thinking like maybe we could hunt some wolves or something.
wolves.
I just want to get some practice in.
I think like it was like she wants to hunt wolves. And there's like a buffer moment of like I say to this. Okay, well, I'm. That's a great idea, ish. I think a pack of wolves might be a lot.
What if I just use the summon animals spell to just like summon a bunch of animals and release them in a gated pasture for Odie to go in and kill?
You know, I would say that sounds so against everything druids stand for, but then I go,
It's Lorelei.
You
know,
what morals does Lorelei have?
Lorelei stands for nothing, lays on her back for everything.
Actually, so real.
I think Emma would just be like, well, why don't we wait till you're maybe a bit more tougher.
Okay.
I know you're excited.
I just want like, y'all are training me. It seems like a waste if I don't get involved.
I know. You know, we're worried. We're worried about you, obviously. I know you're brave. But, I mean, I just don't want to see you get hurt. But I tell you what, I can let go of my fears just a little bit. Okay?
Okay.
But I think there is like a little bit of like real fear of like letting Oni go out.
Give me an insight.
Last time I rolled insight on this dice, it didn't do much for me, so... Hey, that's going to be...
Yippee!
19.
I think after you say that, she's like, alright, position 1, position 2, position... Ah, fuck! Falls again. And I think you're watching this girl, and I think you just see, like, for the first time ever, people are teaching her how to take her power into her own hands and defend herself when she has only ever been defended. And I think, like, even in just the past couple of weeks, you've just seen her get this fiery spirit of, like, well, I can defend myself, now I want to fight. I want to, like, be part of it. And so I think on one hand it's like, aw, like she's growing and she's learning. On the other hand, you're like, oh, she wants to get involved in this combat with extremely dangerous people.
Yeah.
Which she's not ready for.
Yeah. And then I think Ilma will offer, because I think it seems like it's important to Oni that she can do things herself and not be coddled so much. And, like, she's a 13-year-old girl, so yeah, she's getting to that age of wanting to be independent, and Ilma knows that. So she's like, you know what? After a little bit more training, why don't I have you can sneak attack Ethan.
Oh, God.
And you can put your skills to the test.
Okay, but I don't think I can use a real sword.
No, we'll get you a stick.
Okay.
I'm gonna get stabbed in the eye with a fucking stick. Let's do this.
I'll get in trouble if you tell him it was me, though.
You flash cut to a week later. It's the dark middle of night.
Ilma is up, watching from beneath her bedroll.
Am I, like, on watch or something?
Ethan, you're on watch. What's your passive perception?
It's a 13.
Oh no!
You're just like sitting in front of the fire, you know, just chilling. Thwack in the back of your head. Sneak attack!
Sprout, what the bloody hell are you doing?
Looks over at Ilma. I did it.
Ilma, like,
Ilma
is laughing her ass off. She's like,
Ilma, what the hell?
I've been training her.
Well, can you train us and not hit me in the middle of the
Yeah,
fucking...
fine.
Cut that out, run up!
Oh, she knows what the dab is.
Yeah, she remembers.
She knows what everything.
She starts flossing.
Skibbity toilet
Get Ohio'd. No, this is all not canon. She absolutely does not dab Fortnite default dance say get Ohio. It doesn't happen.
Alright, Sprout,
I'm not having caffeine for a while,
so.
so I don't freak out.
Good job sneaking
I
up
just
on
wanted
me.
to check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna whisper to her. Come find me. I'm whispering this so no one can hear it. Come find me.
My passive perception is 17.
Now, when Elma's asleep, okay? I'm getting fucking revenge.
3 nights later.
Can you roll stealth? I have a 17 passive perception, baby.
What, for me whispering?
What do you tell?
No, I'll let it happen. It's cute. But even if Ilma knew, she would let it happen.
That's so fair. What do you tell her to do like a couple nights later?
It's like when I'm watching and I go like, okay, Oni. The real test stealth is outdoing your instructor.
Okay.
So, I'm not gonna have you sneak up and hit Ilma. You've already done that. Now we get interesting. When it comes to setting traps, they're a lot like pranks. I'm gonna have to tell me if this is okay. I'm gonna like reach into a bag of holding and pull out like a handful of worms or something. I'm like, okay, listen. The real trick to stealth is laying a trap. So, what you could do. I'm trying to be more British than Australian. I'm trying so hard, guys. Look at these ones, right?
Yeah.
There's another thing you can do with scrammy little creatures like these. What do you think we could do? I'm thinking They can go in Ilma's boots. They could go in her breakfast. Hey, if you're stealthy enough, when she's up and wearing like her cloak, you can hide them in her hood, and then when it rains,
What if I slip them in her sleeping bag tonight?
if you think you could do that without waking her up, by all means. Hey, listen. Now, Ilma's a warrior. She might wake up very suddenly, but if I fully believe you can sneak them in to a sleeping bag. But if she wakes up mid sneak, this is what you do. You take them right as she opens her mouth to say something, right in there.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna pretend to be there you go. I'm gonna go look in the opposite direction. Or you know what, I'm gonna do a loop of camp. I'm doing a loop of camp. Alright? And I didn't know a single thing. That's the biggest thing about traps. No one knows.
She looks so happy.
She has to beat a 17.
Please! Can I help action?
Actually, you can. And
Yes!
She needs it. Ilma, you're sleeping. But you feel something crawling down your shirt. Something creepy crawly. You wake up, there's something creepy crawling in your,
I think she's
in your
like,
sleeping bag.
Can she like side eye, like eyes still like kind of closed? Like, can she see that it was Oni? Like, it's a.
Yeah.
I think knowing it's Oni trying to be stealthy, she's just like, she's married. or maybe she'll like. Trying to think, because she kind of wants to just let it happen, but I think she starts laughing.
There's literally bugs down
Yeah, she like
she
starts laughing and she starts like pulling them out.
She's laughing too. And then Ethan, you're watching this from farther away, patrolling camp, and then you are thwacked in the back of the head as a mage hand holding a stick hits you.
Oni, I trusted you!
And then Oni fucking shrieks like a child and just sprints into the woods.
I'm like, Oni, no! I will chase her now. She's
Go, Oni, go!
I'm absolutely chasing her. I don't care. Revenge might just be tickling her until she calls Uncle, but I'm getting revenge back on her.
You're gonna make her call Uncle when she obviously has no parents or uncles.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah.
But you do it, because there ain't no way she's getting away from you.
And I'm gonna put the worms in Ethan's bag.
Wow, I think if Ethan would have thought of that. I'm trying to think. Would Ethan think of that? I don't know. Is that a wisdom or an intelligence?
I think this 3-week-long prank war that ensues between all of you is just like the first time you've seen her just be a kid. And it's she's very different. It's like she's just having fun.
Yeah.
And actually, would you mind if we did training, and then if you have a scene, you can
I didn't explicitly have one planned with Oni.
Cool.
So, but yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, Lucifer and training.
Yeah, so I guess this would maybe be close.
It was way shorter than
thank
that.
God. Okay, I'm going to put it here. I'm not fucking touching that.
If you reach towards our
Jesus
be like, ah!
Christ.
We're gonna have to ask Tim how or when it cut off so we know how much.
Yeah, here.
I don't know if it did.
I don't think it did.
It's still up.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Tim, this is a test. Test. Let me know when you can hear it.
It says 1950 for the time on it, so still going.
Before I go and train with Oni today, I'm going to hand this to Ilma and say, don't open this, but give it to me in a few hours.
Can I, Amanda, open it?
Can I, the DM, open it?
You, the DM, can open it.
That shit.
Gus has brought things to the party?
I saw you tear that piece of paper off. Okay, Timmy can hear us.
I'm just testing a theory. A game theory.
Oh yeah, would it be relevant to tell, like, vaguely? I think I decided that Ilma would have told only Lucifer about like Oni shit as to not betray her trust.
Okay.
So
yeah,
like
that is relevant here.
So like no, I don't think she would have went and blabbed to the whole camp, but it would have been like a I need to tell another person.
So there's 2 of us that know.
So there's 2 of us that know.
Okay.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Did you have 2 balls in the dryer?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go start
If
taking
you
them
find
in the
one
bag.
more week, that's fine.
That's okay.
But I guess, you know,
My
we're doing
balls.
shit, we're training, we're having maybe a little bit of fun. And then, you know, after a certain point, just, you know, we sit down for lunch.
I think, actually, can we rewind? Because this is like the first time someone's offering to train her.
Okay, yeah.
Specifically using magic.
Yeah,
as
we can
well,
do something
which
with
is,
that,
I
too.
think, significant for her to have that as part of the scene.
Yeah, no, we can do that, yeah.
So how do you approach her?
Hey, Emily, you got some powers to do stuff, it seems.
Yeah.
Do you want to learn how to maybe shape that into something, hopefully, that you don't have to pass out when you use it?
I found the ball. It was in Dakota's shorts.
Just one.
Just one.
I guess I'm like hesitant to use magic because like the last time I did, someone got really hurt.
Yeah. How about magic that doesn't hurt people right now?
Yeah.
There's some magic you can have some fun with, you know? Magic isn't all about destroying your enemies or blowing people apart. It's, you know, what a lot of people, including myself, use it for. But, you know, if you just want to learn some illusions to control it, maybe that can be good anyways. You know, you can learn better technique with magic with the not blowing things up, you know? There's a lot of leeway with that, but making a good illusion.
Yeah, you could try that.
It's where I started anyways, you know? Just with the basics. I mean, I learned through puppets. I don't know what you would learn through, you know?
No puppets. Just kind of like offhandedly, I guess.
Yeah.
I've never really practiced.
Okay. Well, we can work on, and I guess for the sake of like mechanic-wise, just like minor illusion the cantrip. Like starting with a point like from there and just trying to craft like, you know, make the minor illusion of like a tiny version of anything.
So yeah, you do the process of teaching of like showing her how to do it and going over like the incantation and all the shit we don't talk about.
Yeah.
And I think eventually she's like, okay, I'm gonna try, but maybe you should like stand really far away.
I will stand far away like she wants me to.
6 foot?
She casts minor illusion, and actually makes a little Ethan, and then a little bear chasing after Ethan. And you see like she's holding it, and she like smiles for a second. Oh yeah. Immediately, you see it like flickers with this like red energy. The illusion falters, and then there was this like little rock that you were hammer was exactly where you were standing when she was like, "Hey, move away!" That fucking explodes, like shards of rock flying everywhere, completely just disintegrates. And she looks really scared as that happens. I'm so sorry.
I'm not that rock.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I can do magic. It's just really hard to control it.
Yeah. Everybody starts somewhere, you know. Like you're 13, 12,
13.
11.
13. 13 years old.
OMG, she's a teenager now.
2 teenagers in the party, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I think I really started learning complicated magic maybe at the age of 12 as well. Obviously, I don't have your pizzazz, we'll say, but you know, you're working on it.
Okay. Give me an insight check.
It's not as bad as Umbra's. 14.
14. I think you're looking at her, and I think you see someone who's used to people being scared of them. And so as she's like, "I'm so sorry," and you're like, "That's fine. Keep going. Just try again." I think you see she just kind of gets a little bit more comfortable. It's like, "Okay, you should keep staying away, but I'm gonna try again."
I do eventually have something else I want to talk to her about, but
yeah, but I think over the course of the afternoon, she keeps casting minor illusion, and there's, you know, by the end of this training session, there's fucking like holes in the ground around her. There's like trees that have been cut in half. A lot of destruction, but there was a couple of times where she was just able to cast the spell. And I think whenever she was able to just do that, you see that she's very like proud of herself, as that's probably something that doesn't happen very often.
she gets double thumbs up.
And we'll get to like the second part of the scene that you wanted to do, but first I want to say for those successes, Oni is weaponizable. You can train her. You can weaponize the child. My rules for this: she can be no closer than 3 levels below you. Okay. So y'all are level 6 right now, so she can only be a max of level 3. She will not as fast as y'all. I would say the more you include her and stuff will actually make her level up naturally by herself. So if you are like keeping her safe and separate, she's not going to level up at all. But for leveling her up through training, I just need a number of successes equal to the level you are trying to get her to.
Oh shit.
So you got 1 success, which made her level 1, then you got 2 successes, which makes her level 2.
Let's go!
Oni is a level 2 wild magic sorcerer.
Yes!
But I will say this right now, the wild magic part of it is a lot more volatile.
Yep.
And has a lot of very, very different rules to it. And I don't think y'all know yet. That's going to take like time to hopefully develop and understand. I think you see over the course of multiple weeks, she gets slightly better, but when she's practicing, y'all for the most part stay like very clear, because it is very like, I think she gets her cantrips down where she can cast cantrips pretty safely, but she has some first level spell slots, and when she casts those, more likely than not, something wacky's gonna happen.
Yeah. So, quick question. When it comes to us training Oni, is it, whenever we say, oh, I want to train with Oni, is that specifically the only thing we're doing is raising her level, or is it more like we can also attempt to raise like a specific, like, quote unquote stat or skill?
I'm gonna say you could do that with her. I would say 4 successes needed, but if you want to like give her proficiency in something, or, like give her.
Cool. That gives me ideas of what I want to do when we're traveling through the wastes now.
So Oni gets a little bit more powerful. She gets a little bit more comfortable with her magic just over this trip. But after that first training session, you said that the 2 of you sit down.
Does that mean that canonically Kuru did more training?
I would say you probably see this and you're like, I'm good at training people. I can train this kid with magic.
That's true.
Yeah.
I would say I probably would have started started with like healing.
Yeah,
focus.
like if she's afraid of destroying shit,
Like,
teach her a healing
I
spell or
know
the
lay
mending
on hands,
cantrip.
but I would have been like, let me find a fish in the river real quick, and
Oh, we're going
I'm just
Naruto.
gonna,
Oh my god,
Fuck
this is
the
Naruto.
fish.
I'm just gonna gut it,
Exactly, it's
and if you
Naruto.
don't heal it, it's dinner. Like very low
We're
stakes.
having
Has
Yeah,
Shilma
yeah.
to teach her some medicine, dog.
So I feel like that's what I would.
So I sit down with some whiskey with the child.
Let me get
You
a
drinking
glass
on the
of that,
job?
my brother.
This is whiskey!
Something just happened.
Hey, thank you for like taking the time to train me. No one's ever really done that before, so like I appreciate it.
Everybody deserves, you know, I guess something like that, a chance to have some say in the world, you know?
I think it'd be nice too, yeah.
If you don't mind, I would like to ask you some questions that, you know, it's not necessarily fair to ask a child, but you've seen a lot more than other people, as maybe I have too. But you know stuff about us, right?
Did Ilma tell you that?
You also, in front of everybody, said the name of a sword that Ilma then said, "How do you know that?"
Oh.
A sword that I don't think anybody else in this party knows the name of. And I don't want to sound accusatory or
Okay.
anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I do, yeah.
Yeah. So you know my history?
Bits and pieces. I know the people that you're after.
Okay.
I know your list.
Do you know why they're on the list?
Yeah.
Do you know what they did to get on a list?
Yeah.
And do you know, like, I guess who I am? Who I was, you know, born as, how I was raised, that type of thing.
Yeah. But not everything, but enough to get the gist of it, I guess.
Because I guess the question that I want to lead up to here and understand is, since you know these things, and you know that my history would be really hard to find out, did you write these notes? And I'm going to hold up my note. Again, I don't want to accuse you, make you feel uncomfortable, but I want to know a little bit of why we were chosen.
Give me a persuasion.
That's the face Cole makes when he's excited to be caught on something.
I'm gonna say, you know what? Do this with a little bit of DM advantage because
DM
I love
DM
your
advantage.
I love your slick little intro into this.
22.
Ooh. This is so
Um,
exciting.
I think she looks at you. Look, I don't know how it works. I just know things. Like I just look at someone and I see bits of their life. I don't see anything future, just like past. But yeah, I wrote those, or I guess I didn't physically write them, but I told them what to write. I guess they were walking me around, asking me I had to find people who would be willing to do it to bring me there. And I guess I saw all of you, and it just seemed like you needed this trip as much as it needed you. I'm sorry, I didn't want to pry into everyone's business. My stuff with magic, I can control it sometimes. Everything else up here I can't. The longer I spend with people, I just know. I don't know how it works. I just do.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sure that was difficult. I'm sure they told you not to tell anybody anything, right?
I've told y'all a lot of stuff I'm not supposed to. It'd be best if you pretend like you didn't know all these things when we get there.
Yeah, I think for my safety, it's best if they don't know all of that.
The people you're bringing me to, they aren't bad, but they're also not good.
Not a lot of people are.
And so if you bring me there, they'll follow through on their end of the deal. They'll give all of you what you were promised. But if they find out that you know more than you should, I can't say they wouldn't do anything about that. So I guess I was just trying to protect y'all, but then as stuff kept happening and things just kept happening, it all just kind of came out, you know?
Yeah, I didn't leave you too much of a choice, but in this scenario, in a scenario like this, we need all the information we can get, considering we don't know anything, and there's two shadow organizations that have people who can follow you, die, and follow you again, and all that stuff. You have Ascended Stone. I don't want to ask you to use a power that you're uncomfortable with too much, but that being said, if you figure something out, let me know about someone we're dealing with or whatever. Okay. Anything that's pertinent would be helpful. Because, I think a lot of people here want to protect you. But we also have to protect ourselves as best we can as a team. And as much as, hate for youth to die, you might have to be part of that team.
I'll do my best. It's just, it's easier when I'm sitting across from someone and I can just see things. But when I'm trying to put anything coherent together, it's just really hard.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for training me.
Of course. Get him, Tiger.
Oh god.
Dabs.
Not the dab.
Ohio NPC.
Okay.
Cool.
And then I'm going to go and then wait a few hours and then I'm going to...
Can I open the note? Can I read it? Why can't I read it?
This is so sad.
You're so mean to me.
For
Because it
audio
would be too
listeners,
fun. It would be too fun to read.
that
That's
was
so
a
true.
physical note.
But
Yeah.
Ilma got to read it, right?
That's alright, it was blank.
Ilma got to read it, right? No. You said to read it in a few hours.
No, I said give it to me.
No,
Oh, give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so mean to a man. You handed her a physical piece of paper with shit written on it. that she could not read.
Amanda
I'm
has
gonna
more strength
go to
than
the
I do,
bathroom.
'cause
If anyone has any like low stakes character interactions they want to
Mine's
do,
gonna be emotional with Kuru.
okay.
I also want to talk to Kulu.
I did too, but I'm also like, I shouldn't also jump Kuru.
You know that Lorelai's
It
not
should.
coming to jump
hey,
you though.
Hey, Kuru, listen. I shouldn't say Kuru. Hey,
I'll
hey,
brush
listen.
Lorelai's
I
hair.
promise it will be some mild questioning and then Ethan sharing.
Oh god.
Wait.
That sounds worse, actually. I take it back.
Yeah, anytime I have
just
to
had the
learn
brief
about Aaron's
thought of
character.
Lorelai asking, Ilma asking if
I
Lorelai
kid,
was
I
safe
kid.
with the bar.
Someone jump me. Let's
Yeah.
make use of our time.
I will. I'm not gonna lie. This might be another Ethan like fucking.
Actually, mine-
is on the night watch and just like Kuru, wake up.
Mine might not be like a, so, tell me all of your secrets. Mine might be Ilma just trying to make you feel better.
That's
Straight
fair.
up.
Hand
We
job.
save that one
So-
to the end.
Yeah. But no, I think Ilma, does Lorelai let Ilma brush her hair if it's too hard for her
Yeah.
most days?
Probably. Yeah.
That's a
Maybe early on into this trip, she's brushing your hair. Lorelai,
Yeah.
you were safe with that bartender, right? You know what I mean.
Well, like, I kept a dagger on me.
Oh, okay, good enough.
Good enough. She was like, yeah, that's the best I'm gonna get out of this one.
If anything burns, let me know.
Never change your characters. I love it. Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've been through that before, but I kind of just ignore it. It usually goes away.
Okay.
What do you mean it goes away?
I don't know, like, it's there for like a couple of months, and then I just ignore it, and then, like, eventually it goes away. So.
Lorelai is responsible for the syphilis outbreak of this country, actually.
Accurate.
Lorelai spreads syphilis through the whole country.
Okay, that's curious, actually.
I know that.
I did go to cleric school,
Okay.
which I guess is medical school.
So can you fix it?
Maybe.
Wait, so you're telling me I could piss without it burning?
I thought you said it went away after a few months.
Well, not the pissing part.
Oh.
Lorelai just has a raging kidney infection.
No! Does it hurt when you pee? Yeah, doesn't it always? No!
I think she like stops like brushing your hair. It's just like.
Someone cast like greater restoration.
And I think you hear her mumble like a prayer.
Is it like a healing prayer or just
No,
like...
it's one of those like Jesus fucking Christ, but like too wry. I wonder if remove disease and poison would work on
Lorelai has
STDs.
confirmed.
Yeah, it hurts when she pees.
Wait, what the fuck?
I think I can
You
cast.
said low stakes.
Yeah, I can cast probably remove.
Only one person here has
Remove
crabs,
curse.
and apparently
Remove
it's not me
disease
with the
and, like-
crab swim
Protect
trunks.
poison and disease.
Yeah,
Well, I can cast protect from poison and disease on you for now.
I mean, maybe you should.
I mean, for the future, so you don't get.
After
But
Lorelai
lesser
has...
restoration would lesser restoration get rid of an STD?
Sure.
She's like praying. She's going through her mind. She goes, "I got it. Lesser restoration. Go pee and tell me if it burns."
Lorelai probably goes to pee, and I'm presuming that just you hear from wherever we were sitting, you hear Lorelai from inside of a bush go, "Oh my god!"
Pain can not hurt?
It doesn't hurt to piss.
Thank you, glorious right.
Why is this pee yellow and not green?
Why aren't I pissing straight blood anymore?
You, man, can read it.
Can I? Am I reading?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna let all the players read it.
Oh, fuck.
It was very tasty. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a game theory. A game theory.
Are you attacking me now?
Hey, if Cole's back, I'll have the scene.
I'll write that down.
Oh yeah, let's do Everyone Hates Kuru.
I'll wait for you to read that really quick.
Mine isn't an Everyone Hates Kuru thing, but it is a Kuru thing.
I also sent a hateful one.
Yeah, that's just a game theory, but that's only you, the player.
But Kuru scenes.
We didn't do
Kuru's not
one
smart
of yours
enough for that
officially, so we'll do Aaron and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kuru's not dumb. But like,
So,
flat zero.
because this seems to be a theme with Ethan, when Ethan has night watch, she'll go wake up Kuru.
No.
I'm like, hey.
From my beauty sleep?
Yeah.
Not the beauty sleep.
And like, I'm not gonna lie, like, when he wakes you up, but like, he's like crouched like near your head, and he's just like tapping you on the nose.
On the nose?
Such a
Yeah, like
dickhead.
this. Yeah.
Okay, I'm like,
Kuru.
what?
Shut up, people are sleeping.
Kuru looks around and goes, buddy, oh, you were waking me up for something important. Turns back over.
Kuru. Sorry, Ethan will yank your blanket down.
Such a dickhead.
I need to talk to you.
Hey, I need sleep.
It won't be that long. It should be less than an hour.
This could have happened any other time.
When else am I supposed to get somewhere alone?
Can I insight that?
Yeah.
I don't even need to roll deception because I'm not trying to
Kuru
deceive.
specifically is just like, what the fuck does that mean?
What'd you get?
There's a 6 on the die.
I mean, I'm not trying to
Okay,
deceive.
it's a 10. So it's like, unsure.
It does sound like you're gonna kill them.
Yeah.
It would take care of
I've been possessed by your god. I'm gonna kill you.
It's me, the Tula.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. Okay, let's step away a little bit so that we don't wake anyone up. Like, we don't need to go far, just enough not to wake up anyone. And if someone does wake up, let me know, it'll be us.
Okay. Follow you.
We're like, I don't know, I'm imagining we're in like a clearing of trees to camp for the night or something. We are at the edge of the firelight. So there's like, we can see the party, we can see around them, so it's like I'm still nominally keeping watch. But yeah. Definitely within shouting distance for sure. If that puts you at ease that I'm about to kill you.
Yeah,
'cause I'm
probably.
not. I'm not.
I know you're not.
Yeah.
Kuru's less concerned, or
Yeah.
less convinced.
So, Ethan will go ahead, plop down on like a stump or a rock or something, like pat next to him or something. Come on. He's trying to be
Shaking
so
my
welcoming.
head.
He's trying to be so welcoming. He's an awkward teenager and does not know how to approach these situations.
Half asleep, just like plops onto the
Stump.
stump.
Yeah.
Just like, okay, what's the problem?
Okay, so
Can you
sorry.
not sleep?
I'm sorry for not waking you up. I had a feeling you wouldn't want me to ask this around other people. This is about what you told me when we were riding away when your little gang was after you.
Little gang. 110 paladins and clerics.
Little gang. Well, by that point, it was under.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'll keep a running tally for Cole. Tell him when he runs out of bodies. Kuru, you can see like visibly wakes up a bit more,
Yeah, I had
noticing like
they would.
what's happening, and it's just like, look,
I'm not mad. I actually had to ask about that.
I told y'all all that was pertinent. Now I promise. There's no extra.
It's not really a matter of like, oh, tactical information. It's more of. It's not that vein of thoughts. It's your group. You all were a group of paladins together worshipping a goddess. I don't know if saying her name draws her attention or something like that. I don't worship gods, so I'm gonna avoid doing that, but
Fair.
the bitch.
Kuru visibly like tenses up
Alright,
and
not
then
that
relaxes
name.
again. I think only because like habit probably more than anything else.
Alright, not that name then. Your group, when you were worshipping her, like, what all did you do together? Were you like more of like a guild, or were you guys more like a dedicated group? Like, were you close with each other?
I mean, I was close with some, and some of the others were still new enough and not under my purview.
You had rank.
Pauses in the fuck. Definitely revealed more information moment. Yeah, you could say that. Part of why she's so pissed.
So you were a paladin, a part of a dedicated group, and from the sounds of it, sounds like you were there pretty early on. You had people under your purview, so you were essential to this group, and people knew you. And they just fucking believed her when she blamed it all on you? Whatever this nebulous thing was?
I wasn't exactly in the best state of mind for arguing.
But those people, they knew you, presumably for years, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Ethan's like literally gonna turn away for a minute and like have to take like calming breaths because he's visibly like pissed off right now. Like on your behalf, he's getting pissed off.
Look,
How was you like that fucking long?
look, even,
Extender.
I don't really have an I don't really have a reason for that either. I just started speaking out of turn, poorly against her, and they didn't take kindly to it. And the incident looked very well thought out. And
Did she like plant evidence or something? What the hell? Do you get like a trial with this shit or something?
well,
Oh great, her word is, I know goddess, but like, what the fuck?
most of the evidence planting she's done has been since I ran. The original incident was made to look like an accident,
I thought you said I ran like a country. And I was like,
Ran like a what?
and like a country.
like the country.
Oh shit, that would have been something.
And I was like,
Government?
and then I was like, that's not. I'm
Not
so
happening.
sorry to interrupt this for that, but
I promise it's gonna get
Kuru
serious.
for
I promise
president?
it's sort of serious already. Okay, dial it in.
The initial incident was made to look like an accident, so my screeching about how it was her fault didn't sound believable, and she rightly made it look like a mental break, if you will.
That wouldn't mean that you needed to be chased away. That means you would have needed help.
Yeah, I suppose you got a point there.
Ethan once again is taking deep breaths because he's very pissed off on your behalf.
I haven't really even stopped to think about that, I guess.
Is there a formal name for this group of yours? I need to know if I need to deck someone in public.
I guess we were just followers of her.
I'll take that. And he'll like sit for a couple minutes, like a minute or two, just like calming down a little bit more. It's like practically meaningless. Like, I'm sorry, people didn't trust you.
Appreciate your sentiment. It's nice to see that even when I do fuck things up, you guys are still trusting me some way.
I mean, none of it's really your fault. Like, okay, you reacted. I would be such a fucking hypocrite if I condemn you for reacting to a shitty situation. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I guess I never thought of it that way. Just been so focused on trying to get away. I never really stopped to think about it.
I'm trying to think about how to not blatantly do this. Okay. Lock in. Ethan's like, I don't know if you want to insight this, but Ethan is visibly trying to decide if he should offer a hug.
Oh no. I'll insight that for the funsies.
Okay.
Oh shit. That's a 21.
It's hugging time.
Ethan's like,
Roll to not accidentally kiss.
Okay.
Yeah, teenager.
That's why I said accident.
he like awkwardly puts his arms up. Do you need a hug? I know we brought up a lot. I was planning on sharing in turn, you know, because like equal, like I know more things about you, and you learn more things about me that I might want to talk about. Equal exchange.
If you feel like it, and I go in for it.
Yeah, bro. Hug.
Which I'm still so mad that I made my character tall for once, and you're still fucking.
Yeah, I got an inch on you.
Bullshit. Yeah.
He's 16. He might still grow a little bit.
This is bullshit. I guess Kuru would mostly just like stay quiet through the hug to let you decide what you're gonna share or not.
Yeah. Like, Ethan will give a couple awkward pats and back off him. It's like, okay, I guess I could say about what I meant by like, oh, I reacted to a shitty situation, that's why I'm here. Have you ever heard of the house Bodhisattva Awakening?
I'm gonna roll history.
I would look, I don't know how, that might be a DM thing about how commonly known they are in
About
Rask.
your house.
Yeah.
It's a 10, so I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I would say obscure knowledge.
I can't say I have.
I mean, that's fair. When I'm not based actually on the mainland of Rask, we're based out of Sonshu.
The completely separate island?
Yes.
Across the uncrossable sea.
Yep.
How the hell did you get over here?
With the house's resources? I'm technically where I'm. Well, okay, now that I accepted this job, they might not be so happy that I'm not where I said I was gonna be, but. The house has a relationship with the Republic of Rask's government.
Okay.
It's not uncommon for us to be sent to the mainland to do certain tasks for the government. Mine was very, very low-key. It was very, very unimportant, but it's not uncommon for different monks within the house to sort of be, not conscripted, but the house will offer up some of our more well-trained monks to help out with different things. Sometimes. Mine wasn't anything big. It was more, there was an opportunity for me to get out of the monastery for a while, and someone I knew thought it would benefit me. So he kind of encouraged me to go. But the house of Bodhisattva, oh, I cannot fucking say that in a British accent, goddamn. Awakening is, it's a monastery. It's just like any other monk monastery. Everyone's seeking enlightenment. It's just anyone there can pursue a different way. I mean, everyone there, it's a pretty dedicated community. Everyone knows each other. So you'd think if everyone knew each other, if something happened, they would know someone's true nature and not blame them for the wrong fucking thing. You would think. When it comes to the house, if you're a child, when you're joined or you're born into it, everyone's kind of raised communally. It's almost like the whole house is your family. So, and I am an only child. My mother and father, I know who they are. That being said, they didn't raise me like a parent would because everyone's communally raised. I don't necessarily have a dedicated family. I just know who I'm blood related to. That being said, let me tell you about my brother. Don't have a blood sibling. I did have a blood cousin. His name was Ben. That's not his name. His full name is Benoni, but that's a fucking mouthful. Like, I don't call myself Athanasius. That's obnoxious. I'm just Athan. Boy. Well-trained monk. People loved him. He was great. Well-trained monks help out on the mainland. It was a mission. Everyone thought it was going to be fine. I never saw him again. He's dead. He has to be dead. But everyone else, a lot of people in the monastery decided that means that he was a coward, ran away from duty, is a failure. They didn't trust what they knew of him. That's why I'm getting pissed off hearing about your stories. It's too familiar. No, that's my sharing. Your group is a piece of shit. I'm not gonna lie. If we meet any of them, it's on site.
Well, I appreciate knowing that I'm not necessarily alone. I'm sorry for the loss.
It was 7 years ago. I've had time. It's more of just wondering.
Not having closure.
Yeah.
As honest as you've been, I'll let you know. It's gonna be really hard. A few of the ones that I train myself are gonna be a little too personal. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna have this when it comes to it. So if you ever see me freeze,
I'll be there. We're a group. We gotta look out for each other. I'll be there.
okay. I'm already up. I can take watch if you want.
I mean, I'm gonna be up for a little bit too. I'm not gonna lie. We don't need to keep talking about heavy shit like this. If you're not gonna sleep, let's just go sit by the fire where it's warm.
I'm good over here.
Okay. Nathan will go sit by the fire. We'll fully serve out his part of the watch.
Just sitting in silence. For the rest of the
Facing
night.
2 directions.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, that was really long. That was like me trying to condense as much as I can too.
That's you condensing?
Yeah.
Is there 5 pages of backstory here?
No, actually it was 1 paragraph, but I had to give a little bit of context.
Okay.
Alright. Lorelei also had something.
It's not that one.
Okay.
Sorry, gang.
There you go.
I feel like
Yeah,
the rest of
but-
these will be a little bit shorter than that.
Dream journal in hand.
Oh no. You leave me alone with that. Absolutely not.
I'm just probably on a different day.
I would hope.
Gonna just walk up to Kubu
I'm being abused.
and sit down next to pronoun.
They them.
They sit down next to them.
Thank you.
Hey.
Look, I think I drank my last flask.
No, I'm not here for that. Surprisingly.
Oh, you got some?
No.
This is all Kuru and you have interacted with before. Kuru just assumes this is what's happening.
Lorelei talking to me, that means drinking.
It's drinking.
You been Pavloved?
I'm just gonna like pull the dream journal out of my pocket.
Oh yeah.
I mean, could you just tell me about the dream? Like, maybe I could like score some brownie points with the druid circle.
Peeking over. Alara looks you in the eyes and mouths the words, "She needs this. She needs this bad."
Did I tell the group that I had a dream? I can't remember if I did or not.
I think you like vaguely mentioned that you saw a god in your dreams.
Okay, good. Then I won't. I was like, how the fuck did she know?
I'm a Circle of Dreams druid.
I just have sense.
I know when people have dreams around me.
Oh god.
Lorelei on watch be like,
like we don't look. I don't really care. I don't care that you're on the run.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I don't care who you pissed off. Like we don't even have to get into it. I just like the dream would probably be helpful for like, I don't know, not getting me kicked out of the druid circle. And it's kind of like my last thing at this point, so
Okay. How specific do you need to be in this journal?
well, I think I have to like
Glares at the pixie. He's like,
I think I'm supposed to like hear about it and then like help you
what?
like decipher it or something.
I also glare at pixies.
Kuru's genuinely laughing so hysterically right now. It's just like,
Look, if you
no, I got the deciphering down. Thanks.
okay, so
It
like
means I'm a big piece of shit. That's what it means.
can we just pretend like you didn't have the deciphering down and that I did it for you? Because I'm gonna be real, I don't know if I could do that, but it would be nice for people to think I can.
You know what? If I happen to be wrong, I guess it best come from a dream druid. I'm really upset actually that we don't have any liquor.
Do you want a prop? I got a flask with
pulls
me.
out tiny flask from bra.
Takes flask.
It's like just covered in boob sweat and dirt, probably.
It does not
I have
hurt.
galaxy print with kitten faces.
So fair.
And that was the sword.
It does.
You said it was tiny. Down's whole flask. And then goes, alright,
Whiskey do I have in there?
sorry about that. I'm gonna need it though.
That's fine, I'll cut it open and then lick it out later.
I half debated licking it when you said boob sweat.
Incredible.
But I was like, Kuru's not in that mindset right now. Back off, back off. It started with a memory, I guess, of laying in the open field behind my folks' house.
I mean, Kubi said that you just described the dream. Yeah.
I
Sorry, it
described
took
it.
you
I think what I leave out though is the names and specifically the fact that when I turned around, Garak and Betula were in fact like the same person, just Betula was grown up and a god now. I think I just get vague in that section. I don't specifically say that's who that was.
Okay.
So basically, I'm piece of shit who abandons everything that I say I'm gonna do, and here I am.
Damn, babe, that's a lot.
Getting sucker punched by a goddess? Yeah, thanks. I aim for the stars, you know. That was a literal joke.
Ask me to report you.
Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing, but thanks for telling me. And I'm here for you. If you need support, I don't give a shit that you're on the run or in trouble. I quite literally
She
do
does
not care.
not give a shit.
So if you want to talk to somebody who's like not gonna be like guilt tripping you and like all up in your feels, like I'm here.
I do appreciate it actually. It was rather draining when Ethan was trying to talk to me.
God, aren't they? They're so obnoxious.
Yeah.
I can't win.
No, that's just from the Lorelei.
I know. This is a bully Ethan session.
You truly don't care that I'm putting your life in danger just by being near you?
Hey, I was just trying to get the kids to have fun.
Not at all.
And she succeeded.
She did.
I've done a lot of bad things in my life.
Been put through the shredder, haven't you?
Yeah. So I really like. I really don't care. I've never like had friends either, so I can't tell you what that's like. But there's like a strange like feeling in my heart, like I might care about you or something. So I'm here for you.
Well, thanks, Lorelei.
The feeling was friendship.
Finally, I care for you too. I'd rather not have
Are
you
you
been
sure
put
it's
in
not heart
crossfire.
palpitations?
Though I do see why you're a little irritated with living with the mini ball and chain.
Yeah, she's. I just like pick up Alara by the wings and like flick her away.
And then pops out of your pocket again. I'm a ball of sunshine.
Is Emma the
Ball
only
something.
one that likes
Yeah.
Alara?
I think so, yeah.
Or Oni?
Oni does too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out another tiny flask
That's
from my
Emma's
pocket.
drinking buddy.
No.
Hey,
I
maybe
had
we
your
should
last
cut
one.
down with the day drinking.
Is it daytime?
Oh my god.
I think so, yeah.
Maybe you should
Even
shut
better.
the fuck up.
Okay.
My legs work just fine while I'm drunk. Don't worry about it.
Because you're on a horse.
Actually, Lorelei, could I get a wisdom check with advantage?
Oh God. Is this for the journal?
This is a bad dream to
Yeah, you look at your journal like, wow, it's not a fun dream.
If I had this dream, I wouldn't wake up happy.
That didn't go well for me, actually. 13.
Okay. That night, you fall asleep and you begin to dream. But it's weird. It's like you're having this weird, like, out of body dream experience where you're like looking down on your dream. And you see Lucifer sitting in a classroom with like students, and you see Lucifer is struggling, looking at the clock on the wall, trying to finish his math test in time. And literally as the last kernel drops, you see pencil down, finished it, and the teacher picks it up, reads through the answers, and is like, "You got all the answers right, Lucifer, but why aren't you wearing pants?" and you see, like, Lucifer stands up, realizes he isn't wearing pants, covers his full cock and balls, and everyone in the classroom's like pointing and laughing, ha 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 ha. And you
Dunce cap descends.
and you wake up, and sleeping on the ground next to you. Because this dream experience is just so weird. You wake up like with a jolt. Sleeping on the ground next to you, you hear Lucifer just mumble in his sleep, just like, I swear I packed pants. And for the very first time ever, you've actually experienced something different with dreams. As you realize, like, oh, I watched someone else's dream. And I'll say you were never dedicated enough to the circle of dreams to ever have something like this happen before.
I probably wake up Alara because considering this has never happened to me before, I'm probably like, what the ass? Psst.
Yeah?
The weirdest shit just happened to me.
Okay.
I was sleeping and like I was having a dream, but I don't think it was my dream. I think it was fucking Lucifer's dream, and he wasn't wearing pants in a school, and like what the fuck?
Accurate.
I think
Audio listeners, Amanda just spaced apart her hands until she
and
gasped.
his cock was massive.
Alara's vibrating.
Oh my god, a vibrator.
After seeing this
This is the
massive
data thoughts
cock.
I stepped down on earlier. Now you get it.
And she's just like, it's happening. Ah! Everyone wakes up as Alara screams with joy.
Laura! Yeah, sword out.
I got the dukes up.
Y'all see just Alara like dancing over Lorelei, just like, it's happening. You go, girl. Yes, queen.
What the fuck?
What the hell is happening?
What is happening?
Oh god, no.
You're being a druid.
Oh my god.
No.
You woke everybody up for this?
I'm so
I was excited.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Lorelei. I go back to bed.
Ethan just literally just gives like mugs at Lorelei, just flops back down, pillow over her head.
Glares.
Lorelei, is this something important?
You checked out. You do have pants on.
You're
You're
like,
good.
check it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Elmo
okay,
just
I got
woke up
pants
from a
on.
horrendous nightmare.
I
Thank
did-
God I went to Lucifer. No.
I'm just like, okay, not important. Looks at Pixie.
Fire the death.
The blood, I can't wash it off. I can't wash it off.
Looks
Orange under
looks
your
at
skin.
Pixie
Get him
and
out, get him
goes,
out.
next time you keep your happy dance inside her pocket.
No can do, buckaroo.
Reaches over, flings her.
Appears out of Lorelei's pocket again.
Lorelei, stop wearing fucking pockets.
Ilma
She'll just
will
pop up
mutter
some
along with the
owls.
little tune that
One
Alara is doing. Goes,
One time,
"Do, do,
I was
do, do,
literally
do,
in
do."
underwear and she popped out of there. So,
That's horrifying. Alright, I'm going back to bed.
Sorry, everyone.
It's okay.
It's like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
so okay, wait. Is this good?
Yeah. That means you're doing druid stuff.
That
Okay.
means-
Are you gonna tell fucking Periwinkle and whoever so that I can be out of hot water now?
Yeah, this is like a huge step.
Okay.
Step.
Tell them, and then I don't know what's next. So just tell them.
If you keep working on this, you can like control and watch people's dreams at night.
These bitches?
You do not want to see my dreams, dog.
I mean, as a start, I don't know. We can see how powerful you get. You're a dreams druid. You're doing good stuff.
Okay. Okay.
I'm proud of you.
That was Alara.
She's so excited. I'm gonna Pat's head. Okay, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep and maybe have my own dream now. Or
Okay.
nothing about dreams.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back, Gus.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
I just can we make duct tape cannons so that I can pull some out and just tape it over Lorelei's or tape it over Alar's mouth?
If she had rolled better, would she have ended up in my nightmare? Because that would have been funny.
The roll was to see what most like revealing dream you would see, but it was just like you got someone's dream, but it was just like surface level. I don't have pants.
Yeah, it was
in
like
class.
You don't want to see what the rest of that dream was after Lucifer went home.
Woof!
But yeah, I think like you go to bed knowing like shit. If I actually do circle of dreams shit, like who knows what can happen, man.
Wait, so can I do it like on purpose now? Like, could I just like sit next to someone who's sleeping and like try to infiltrate their dream?
Alright,
You
Lorelei's
could
off
absolutely
watch.
try.
Lorelei bathroom invader.
God.
Any other scenes?
Who else wants to
I
hit
do
on me?
potentially have something with Kuru, but if we're pressed for time, it can
It's
be a
9:10.
different point.
I don't know. We wanted to go 9:30 or not?
Yeah, it's 9:10.
I feel like somewhere between 9:39 or 10. So I feel like we do one or two more.
Okay.
And then just like start the next.
Keep them
Yeah.
slightly.
So for one of my money-making schemes,
Oh God.
I wanted to go to a temple of horror.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna bring Kuru with me.
Not that kind of whore.
How do you get me to come with you?
That's a good
Do you
question.
tell me what we're doing?
Hey, we're gonna go
We're
this
gonna
way.
make money.
Fuck, that
We're
would
gonna get
probably work
horse.
actually. We need the money.
Do you need money for alcohol, Kuru? Come
That'd
with
work
me.
better. I should actually be taking some gold away just for the fact that I'm probably spending it on booze.
So yeah, y'all like head to a temple of horror, which I think you would. I don't know if you know it's a temple of horror, but like I think as
Oh, no.
like Kuru
I'm writing it
walks up, you
down.
definitely clock that it's a temple.
Alright.
Trauma dumping
How
part
are we
3.
gonna make money?
We're gonna pick up a contract. You know, whore. Doesn't matter. You don't have to roll it for anything like that. It was more of a rhetorical question. It's a god of vengeance.
Yeah, heard of 'em.
And so, what we do as followers of horror is we come to temples such as these, and we pick up contracts of people who aren't strong enough to do vengeance for themselves.
So these people have been wrong
People who have been wrong in their
asking
life,
others to make it right.
and they're asking for some help to make it right, because not everyone has the strength to do it.
Yeah,
Does that make sense to you?
I could see why people would want that.
Are you after vengeance of any kind, Kuru?
Eye for eye shit? Nope. I want to stop running.
So what's the plan? How are you gonna stop running?
We do this gig, they wave their magic wand, and I disappear from her purview.
Aren't there other humans to look for you?
I suppose.
Because
A little easier to hide from them when they
I
don't
assume
get
you
tips.
left your posts because something bad happened to you.
You'd assume right.
And you don't. I mean, it happened to you. Do you think that this person can do it again? But, you know, you have to start making a step towards something, right? And I found solace when my entire family was killed in front of me to taking vengeance so that it could never happen again, creating a world where that doesn't happen anymore. And maybe horror will have a way. Maybe not. I don't know if he even answers things directly, but it's worth a shot, I think. Because I brought you here because we also need you to be possibly whoever Kuru was before they started drinking. We have shit to do. Like, you know, there's a lot of people who might be relying on you now to stay alive, including myself, including Omi.
I've been running so long, I haven't really had a chance to think of the future, just what will keep me alive today. She's left a string of bodies in my wake just to get to me, and she's going to keep doing that. Look, I recognize that I may not be at my best all the time right now, but I wasn't anything special before. I don't generally want to hurt people. It's mostly self-defense, and we didn't exactly have any wars to fight for her. Look, I would appreciate trying to see if horror would help, because at least then that would be a god on our side. I can't. That crew died. That crew died when my family did. But maybe you're right. Maybe it's time to find a new crew.
Maybe it's time to reforge.
Let's go see what we can get out of the temple.
The both of you enter the temple, and there's multiple shrines around that you could go and pray at. Is that what you are attempting to do?
I guess I'm following him because I've never been to this temple.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna direct Kuru to maybe like a spot that they can make a prayer or do something like that. I'm just gonna go over to like. Yeah.
You leave?
This is your job. This is
Wait,
your mission.
Wait,
Sure.
as you try to
Okay.
walk away, I'm like, wait, do you have to start with something in particular? Like, I don't. Hail, maybe Satan. I don't.
Maybe say hi.
Look,
Hey, whore.
I'm not used to having a god that I don't have a direct communication line with.
Yeah, I don't know if people respond directly. Just make your wish. You know, maybe.
Just shout it into the ether.
I don't know if you have to say it out loud. Maybe say it in your head. Like write something out on a piece of paper. Maybe what you want.
This is the equivalent of taking the homeschooled kid into like a public space and being like, yeah, you got this, and then just leaving them alone. Because that's effectively what this was. I was homeschooled for religion.
Taking them to like a fucking like public event at the library.
So what prayer does?
I I was gonna give a quick thing. I was gonna be like,
Oh, no.
all right, write down what you want help with on a piece of paper. Maybe point it up at the sky. I don't know where they actually live. Ball it up and then throw it into a pyre. Usually there's like a whole like you write something out and then like you leave an offering thing, but I don't know the price for that or what that would end up looking like. You're not asking someone else, you're asking God, so.
What is that?
I don't know. I want to go check.
I guess
Okay.
that's the final thing, and then
Yeah.
Lucifer goes to check a weird noise.
I feel like Kuru left alone to their own devices is just like okay.
Guess he found it.
I wanna say this is gonna be good flavor text. You're gonna love this. Okay. I'm going to write out my prayer, which is basically going to be
yeah, I think someone had the remote.
like, hello, my name is Kuru. I know that I have never reached out to you before, but Vatula, goddess of stars, killed my entire family and has continued to plague me and is leaving bodies of her own followers in the wake. If there's anything you can do to help us prevent her from doing this to anyone else, I think that's what I want more than anything. And then I fold inside the note my holy symbol of my sentinelhood, which is like a star-shaped pin. I fold it into the note and I throw it into the pyre as the like combo following his directions but also offering that he mentioned. And that's the first time I've ever actually finished getting rid of, well, almost finished getting rid of her items. I think the only thing I would physically have left on me is the sword, the Galaxy Star Sword, and I still need to be able to fight things. So.
You say this prayer, or write this prayer, begging for what happened to you to never happen to anyone again. And as you throw that note with your offering into the fire flickers green, and for a split second you see an image in the flames of Oni dead on the ground with a knife in her chest.
Can I insight what that might mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's Vatula being a bitch again.
17?
You asked for a solution on how to stop this. That's the solution.
Fuck the solution. Damn.
Do I, with that 17, do I understand why that's the solution, or just that that's what the message was in, like, meaning?
I don't think you get anything else beyond that.
Okay. I don't know this. Karu's visibly shaken up, leaving the temple.
Actually, I will say this. You don't understand how this correlates, but you know that someone like Oni destroyed an entire nation at one point.
cool. Yeah, I still think that I'm like visibly shaken up leaving the temple. Gross. Don't like this.
You see Kuru leave the temple.
Just walks out.
Worst intervention ever.
Should have thrown the
You,
glass of whiskey on the fire. Let it explode.
You get your prayer in?
Yeah. I got my prayer in.
Yeah.
You can do that, buddy.
15.
Hold on, I gotta roll a deception to see if I can.
You're not deceiving shit, huh?
That's a nat one. You know that I'm like shaken and very upset with what I was shown.
And?
I don't know why, but Horror seems to think the solution to my problem would be killing them. And I'm not ready to face that decision just today. So, if you
What
don't
was
mind,
your exact request?
to prevent what happened to my family from happening again because of her.
Okay. I have to resolve these contracts to get the money and stuff like that, so I'll see you back at camp.
Yeah, I can wait outside.
Oh, I have to go find these people.
Oh.
Oh no, I gotta go kill these
Yeah, I
bitches.
gotta
No, I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm about to go commit murder.
I thought you were turning them in, as in like you had completed them already. That's funny. Okay.
If you want to come with, you can.
You want to commit
What you want to
manslaughter?
head off.
Yeah, I can.
Homicide.
I can just stay off.
So yeah, y'all,
Crew's
I don't
day
think we
drinking
have
again.
time for any more, unless anyone has anything like super pressing that they needed to do.
I think I had an idea for a scene with Kuru, but it was mostly just Ibla being like, let's chill out today together.
Okay, yeah.
They go get mani pedis.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she leads through meditation and shit. Rubs
Which
her
I'm sure
temples.
Kuru loves.
Yeah. that's how I
Spars
rolled
with
my
you.
Thoughts.
Spars with you, of course.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
So you all eventually make your way to Barnsley, this very small village. It's literally like 10 buildings. There's not much going on in Barnsley.
Unincorporated town in the middle of the Midwest.
Literally, it is that. And no investigation required. One of the 10 buildings in this main town center is Haven, this inn.
But could I do like an insight check to see about like information regarding like if we need a code word or something? Or should we just walk in?
I think we
and hope
should
for the
walk in
best?
and just try.
I'm gonna say what you got was like the extent of what you could get without trying to talk or communicate with the Red Hand.
Yeah, so we probably just go to the inn and
Yeah.
we pull up, walk in.
Okay, pull up.
You pull up at
Say,
the
what's
function.
up?
And Racial Jake is there.
It's
Racial Jake.
Racial Jake. No, you see,
Ace.
there's like
Believe my look, I love
3 actual patrons here who are like drinking silently by themselves. Yeah, this is the most like dead end town, and you see a red tiefling bartender, an older gentleman.
Oh, you are not Debbie Ryan tucking your hair right now.
It's an older man. Well, how old?
I'm 250.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah, but he might be like
Sorry,
a
that's
600-year-old
little
elf,
weird,
if you will.
but that
Yeah, it's kind of
will
dilfy.
fit
Okay,
for
I get
ya.
it.
He's a little dilfy. I'm not gonna lie, I made him a little dilfy.
And I'm a little
And
milfy.
his hands are probably
This
red.
this is the same guy we've had as an NPC before, but with horns.
I
You're
don't
saying this
think
is
so.
French,
The-
but with the
The
I'm pretty
intense
sure that's what it is.
urge to see if I can riz him up.
I've definitely seen that.
Well,
but yeah,
chill.
you
Let's
see-
get what we need first before you try and get
Also,
some.
this pit crew thing has like 10 hairstyles. So
Yeah.
You need to use a different pick crew. You need to use a different pick crew.
But yeah, you see just like this red tiefling older gentleman at the bar who seems surprised to see like so many people walk into his establishment.
She waves.
I shoot him a wink.
I'll walk up to the bartender.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna do. Yeah.
Well, passing through or?
Hopefully, we're just passing through. We making a stop here on our travel south.
I'm just not used to such large groups coming through.
Yeah,
at
we
once.
might need a room. Maybe.
I got some open rooms for you.
Excellent.
I always have a vacancy.
Yeah, small little town here. You guys do much?
I mean,
Farm, shop?
we got a little town center here, but most people are just like farmers who sort of include themselves in the township.
The little town.
Give me charisma? Just for your like winking and shit?
Just a straight charisma?
Yeah.
Desperately need you to fail this.
Give me
This
Can
is
I?
so
charisma.
funny.
Can I have advantage because of how well I did with the last bartender?
No. I'm not giving you advantage
I know
for
it's
something
another
you did,
red
like,
tiefling that
a
I
month
seduced.
ago.
Do I get a racial advantage?
Oh god. That's more of a
10.
just an advantage because of
You got dust in your eye?
I think you like wink at him, and he is just like, oh, you got some in your eye. Offers you like a handkerchief.
Oh, did you schmutz them?
I will like just so gently just give Lorelei a pat on the back. It's okay.
Could I attempt to insight the people who are sitting like near?
Yeah.
I want to see if there's any sort of like potentially visual indicator that would say red hand for whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
we know.
Although the fact that
based
our
on-
bartender is a red tiefling might be telling.
They have a red hand.
I guess. Can we be blunt about it? You know.
I mean, it's supposed to be. It's illegal. It's highly illegal. What we're gonna ask the red hand to do. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
It would seem sort of like, I'm a cop.
Yeah,
It
But
would.
also, in a sense, what the fuck else do you do?
that's only a 13.
Yeah, I think there's just patrons here. You don't really
Okay.
see anything interesting about them.
I mean, subtlety's not her game. It's really not.
Yeah, I'm not that charismatic either. I should not be the one asking.
I mean, and I think she might lower her voice and like lean it. Listen. I look at Lucifer to be like a little bit of a nudge me, Don. I don't want to get you or us in trouble. Well, no. We just need to get further south. Do you know what I mean?
Make me persuasion with disadvantage.
That's
so awkward.
Canonically,
Why
it's
am I
just going like
doing
this right now.
Lorelei's probably like,
Wait,
I can go.
I
first.
mean, I
Oh,
guess
charisma.
so.
Lucy
the guest guidance on
No, it gets
myself.
the
That's
kick.
That's so fair.
Watch
Yeah.
this.
Watch
Oh
this.
my god, I
Oh,
could have fucking
and then
done
he
that
swoops in last
for.
minute.
Yeah. Persuasion. Persuasion.
I'm guessing like no higher than a 5.
9.
Oh. Almost double digits.
9.
I think she winces as she says it, and then she looks and she's like,
This is now 2 women who have tried and struck out with this fucking book.
she's not trying to rhythm. She's just.
No, I know, but like two women try
I failed.
fail
Several failures.
so fast.
Unfortunately, he's
He
not Kuru's type.
looks at you and looks at the group and is like, yeah, I think y'all should head out.
Lucifer.
And as y'all are like, oh god, what do we do? Oni speaks up. And just
Saved by the kid.
looks this man straight in the eye and is just like, Elizabeth, we want you to help us.
Whoa! No, Ethan's really just like,
for evil.
it's Oni, oh my god.
And this guy fully drops the glass he was holding. Okay, we should go in the back.
Please.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oni, what was that?
Getting us in.
And I look at Oni and I'm just like, Give her a thumbs up, like a girl.
So this guy like fully calls to someone in the back room who like comes out and takes over and leads y'all into the back where there's just very like those obsessively large barrels that are like fucking humongous.
Yeah.
Has like a stack of those against the wall, a couple of things of shelves of food and such. But then there's just like a very rickety table with a couple of chairs back there. And he goes and sits down. So you walk into my bar and start asking about traveling further south, and then bring up my dead wife.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Who
Elmo,
are
maybe we'll
all
let
of
someone
you?
else in the group handle this
Well,
one.
I need to tell him I'm sorry for seeming so off. I'm just not smooth with my words. Lucifer.
I'm gonna. Aiden's gonna hold Ilma's hand.
She's upset. She's visibly upset.
Aiden's gonna hold Ilma's hand.
How tall is Ilma?
She's 5'6", 5'7".
Okay, I apparently didn't write down Lorelei's height.
Nice.
We're gonna just pretend that Lorelei just comes up behind you and just like rests her chin on one of your shoulders.
Ethan holding hand, Lorelei on her shoulder.
Emotional support for the children.
I don't think I could ever imagine any of your characters being tall, Emma.
The most time for subtlety, if you will accept our apology. We are being followed, and we need to make our way out of here as quick as we can.
So I'm assuming you know who I am and what I do.
We're hoping you're exactly who we're looking for.
I am.
We were told where to find you, so.
Look, I'm not going to say anything else until we get something out of the way. I would appreciate if you all just let this happen. And he casts a Zone of Truth.
Oh.
Okay.
Does anyone try to save against the
No.
Zone of
No.
Truth?
I thought it was gonna be like an actual attack. I was like,
Are you gonna try to save?
I thought bags were gonna go over our heads or something.
Yeah, me
I was
too.
like,
gonna get chloroformed.
I got
oh, I got my
two
chloroform.
questions, and if anyone here lies or doesn't answer the question fully, we're done here. Question number 1. Do any of you, in any capacity, work for, are an informant of, or in any way related to the military?
No.
No.
I need a verbal no from everybody.
No.
No.
Second, and not everyone has to answer this. You said you're running from people. Who are you running from and why?
I think it'll just be better. I just like raise my hand for the group because this is an easy truth that will be so fucking funny he won't ask further questions. And I'll just go, I was helping and worshipping my goddess, and I might have pissed her off a little bit. So I have my entire squadron of paladins and clerics chasing me down like a rabid dog.
Okay. Wouldn't happen to be a pissed off couple of clerics and such, and there's a fire genasi and
Oh yeah, that'd be them. Yeah, don't tell me they're already on the other side waiting for me.
I won't tell you that then.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a zone of truth, isn't it?
Ah, fuck.
Fantastic. Well,
Fucking
Let's
hell.
just say
it's nice to know that at
they
least.
passed through a couple days ago,
Of course.
thinking that you were on the other side of the wall.
Can we ask how many? I don't know if you have a doctor-patient confidentiality.
once people are past the wall, they're not my business anymore. A lot. It was the largest group we've ever brought through.
How do they not pace us?
Over 100.
Because we were off the beaten path.
The whole fucking group. Wow.
Cool.
Yeah, they seemed on a war path.
Yeah, that'd be them.
Which, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. We bring people in. And now, y'all are the third group of people in the past, couple of weeks that bring it out.
I'm not.
Is there something
third
going on
group?
that I don't know about?
Is it okay if I ask what a third group was?
Well, they're still here, so if we reach an agreement, then you meet them.
Is it a cowboy by chance?
No.
Oh, okay.
Look, I pissed off a lot of people.
I can tell. Just by,
In their defense, it wasn't actually their fault.
I don't care.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't bother saying it the first time.
That's my purview.
Okay, so
We
we just gotta discuss payment, or
Yeah. 100 gold each, so 600 for the group.
Alright, I smack down 100.
We've got a.
I
do
can
you want to do 120 each?
Oh yeah, 120. So then we
That's
play.
like even split, right?
Oh,
Alright.
it just be everyone takes off 120.
Okay. So yeah, y'all fork up the cash. He takes it over. We'll be bringing you through the wall tonight. There's a storm coming in that'll be pretty good cover for getting us through.
Horses? Carts?
Horses?
Well, what's the deal with them? I assume no. Or
It's gonna be what you can carry on you.
Alright, sell the
Thank
horses.
So glad
Sell
that
the
you brought
horses
that
or
back.
turn the horses into turkey. Did you buy food?
yeah, we have 70 rations.
Oh.
Minus 2 because we needed 2 for the last trip, so we're at 60.
Well, I'll buy
I
your
definitely
horses
meant
from ya.
I definitely
Oh,
meant
sweet.
to buy rations on that shopping spree.
It's okay, we have 68, which is over what we needed.
Yeah.
For this
It wouldn't
section.
hurt for us to have
Yep.
a little bit more.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw another 20 down.
Okay, yeah.
We can sell him the horses.
Yeah.
That too.
What was the?
So, because we stole them, so I had a question if they were
Oh,
like
right.
riding horses.
I would say they're just basic riding
Or-
horses. Yeah.
Yeah, because riding
Did we
horse.
also have mules at one point? Did we
Fine.
sell the mules, or
Oh, we
did
can
we
also
still have
sell
them?
the
Mules were on the cart, which you had to leave behind.
Oh, shit, you're
Riding
So-
horses are 75 gold.
Riding horses
A
or something.
piece.
I'm gonna say, again, it's like a used goods
So
kind of
50.
thing. Yeah,
We'll
I'll
put
go
this
50 per
Guys
horse.
mending on my horse.
Uh,
Horn shit.
So do we all get 50 gold
yeah,
back?
so we're gonna take
They
50
must
gold
have
back
been good.
for your horse.
Por favor.
And he'll also, if you buy food from him, you can do that as well. Once you get that all squared away.
R.I.P. corn shits.
Right, well,
Sorry.
question.
Hold on. No, go.
Right, we've
Nietzsche
got
in 3
some.
hours.
Hmm?
Nietzsche in 3 hours. 3 hours.
Oh no, y'all are getting put into hiding.
Oh, okay.
Look, we've got some ground rules to go over. First one, once we put you in our place of hiding, you're quiet. Second rule, like I said, there's a couple other people who are also getting smuggled out tonight. Don't talk to them. Don't communicate with them in any way. Just let the groups be the groups, you know? And also, don't make any scenes. If you do anything that's going to make us stand out, if you fuck up in any way, we're cutting ya. If you break any of these rules, you're out, no refunds. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I always said the best place was to hide in plain sight, so you don't have to travel far. And he gets up and goes over to one of those large barrels, opens up a fake door, and you can see behind, like through this little hallway, is just a small square room, like enough for people to spread out a little bit. Like you're not cramped in any sense, but like it's not the most comfortable place to spend like 10 hours until you're being brought out again. Once you pass through that door, no turning back.
Alright, I'm gonna turn to Kuru and give them like a hood check.
Yeah, I flip up my hoodie and try to make myself.
Honestly, we should all be doing that. That's a smart thing to do. It's make sure we're all inconspicuous.
Emma does it. She walks right in.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Seeing Kuru do it, Nathan will do it too.
Salty's not her game.
So you all walk into this back room as cargo waiting to be shipped. Two people in the group notice some things. Everyone else, you have no idea what's going on. Lucifer, as you walk in, you see across on the other end of the room are two people huddled down talking to each other. You recognize them immediately. Smith and Kubrick. Make me an insight check.
Smith and who?
Kubrick.
Kubrick, okay.
Yeah.
Insight, you said?
Mm-hmm.
17.
I think you see them, and hey, when it comes to hunting down targets, you're a very smart cookie. And you're like, I killed one of them. The others probably know that. I think I might be using the same group to run, and we're just doing it at the same time. So you're like, oh, these two people are running from me.
Oh my god!
And so you see that, and do you have any initial reaction?
I think it would be a attempt to hide any reaction, if anything.
Okay, give me a I think it would be sleight of hand.
Deception.
Or actually, yeah, deception. Let's go deception.
Performance?
You pull out your puppets.
Yeah.
I'm not suspicious.
I am not suspicious.
He
23.
distracts them so well.
What was that?
23 deception.
23 deception. Yeah, you know emotions on your face as you walk in. And you are not in a face that they would recognize, correct? So they don't know who you are. I think the only person who you think also understands, as she sort of grabs your hand, is Oni, as she sees them too, and I think you see in her eyes that she also knows who they are. And so all of you walk in, no trip in the step or anything from Lucifer as you see that, and you all sort of sit down and get settled, and then the entire group hears from behind you, Ethan?
Fuck! I knew it! Shit!
What are you doing here?
I was wondering if you were gonna do an
and
accent.
you turn around,
The whole fucking island
and
cursed.
standing there, older but very much not dead, is Benoni. And that's where we're going to end.
I got a week to figure out how I'm gonna react. Shit!
today.
I'd like to point out you just fucking boo-hoo-hooed my life about it.
And he's alive!
And he's fucking alive.
You don't actually get a whole week to think about it.
I know, it's Monday.
5.
Oh yeah, you get until Monday. I was wondering if you were gonna see where I was going
No,
with it.
no,
With
literally,
oh yeah,
I
the
stopped-
group
I
that's
left a
smuggling people
You said
across
two
the
people,
border.
2 people, and I was literally just like, I'm gonna be one of these people. It's gonna be me.
After you said 2 people and you said Oni, I was like, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's just Oni.
Yeah,
Oh.
you thought for a second, you're just like, oh, Lucifer recognized the targets, and Oni's just like, again, I was like,
He
okay,
said
maybe
2
I'm
people.
safe.
I looked at my passive perception and I went, 14? Not me.
Not I.
Okay.
Oh man, now I gotta
Thank
figure
you
out,
for
is it
listening, bullshitters.
Yeah.
And then you just click.
I love you all. End stream.